Hey everyone, welcome back to Valhalla, a Cyberpunk bartending action. Okay, and so like I said, we know we have to have at least 800 in our account. So we can go to work or we can go shopping. Let's check our phone though. Danger You, Dangerous Opinions. Miki Concert 2, let's talk about Alice Rabbit and Miki Concert. Oh wait, so I could have done this... I could have gone to those, on the first day, I guess. Okay, so let's limit all of the concert conversations to this thread. How are we preparing for the best day of our lives? Let me see how long this is. Okay, that's kind of long. I'm going with my... not my boyfriend. Boyfriend? How would you lie on the internet? Boyfriend. Haha, wow. Fucking normie, get out. This is so cute and on. Anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yeah? So you're finally going to confess. Oh my god, this is going to be the cutest thing. But I still don't know if I like her. Just wait until Miki show up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You'll understand once you are there with her. Miki concerts are some magical shit. Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. What it says on the tin. So, what's the news on them? Drawing a blank. We haven't heard of Alice in a while. Now that I think of it, you think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as it is. Lol, we're going to be attacked and it will be funny to see those white knight fucks do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's the first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny SI drawing and message something like, Happy Not Birthday. Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice was the one who leaked all the internet white knight memos. She literally started the riots with the leaks. At least try with your bait. Thread closed. So the troll didn't work. And Miki Concerts 2. In the last thread, Anon wanted to confess her feelings to her best friends. I still don't know! And how is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch your signals. You say that, but she can't be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's going to be difficult. Now you have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's going to be the cause here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop! I'm going to marry Miki! Stop being such an attention whore. We are here for Miki. Come on, Anon. Don't be mean. Anon's supposed to be mean, though. Like 90% of the time, if you're ever in the internet. Don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Miki sister. You don't have to fight because of me. I just want my intentions to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now who's the attention whore again? Yep. What we got here? Okay, yeah, so we could have read that stuff on the first day. I didn't know that we could click on that. So, local hero, local woman, local hero. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as the presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. A mysterious rescuer. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch them midair and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. I wonder if that was our boss. Huh. That would be interesting. And that would put a whole spin on Kim's story of maybe why she didn't want to talk to us about some of that stuff. Riots intensify as we approach Mega Christmas. Mega Christmas can be harsh for the people of Glitch City, especially given the current political and economic climate. Parents can neither afford gifts nor traditional dishes due to the high price and shortages. It certainly looks like it will be a grim month for everyone living with just the minimum wage, which is about half the population. Now, citizens for all districts seem to be looking for definitive answers to their problems, and they're taking their frustrations out to the streets. I want my holiday back. It's not fair that we have to give up on our custom because you idiots suck at economics, or even the economy, said a protester during today's manifestation. Tokyo flu treatment nowhere to be. Even though the recent medical advances concerning the Tokyo flu have been successfully implemented across the globe, Glitch City is currently facing a financial crisis that makes this treatment near impossible to find locally. In the few places that continue to receive a supply of subsidized medicine, lines can often exceed several blocks. Drugstores use biometric systems to prevent scalpers from getting medicine at low prices and then reselling them afterwards for huge profit. This is unacceptable, a mother of two told AE while standing in line at a downtown pharmacy. The only possible disease that can affect me can't be treated due to morons in the high places. I want my quality of life back. Okay, and while we're at it, let us save there. I guess later maybe I can add an app. So, let's see what this shopping is. Jill, I seem to hear a lot more about the Tokyo flu lately. I didn't even pay attention if that said anything. Let's see if that does. Mid-air, that sounds a bit too fantastical. And while it's worrisome, at least it shows people got tired. And I wonder if it said anything over here. Does anyone know of childhood romance that succeeded in real life? You're just lonely. See, I don't know if the cat's talking to me or I'm personifying the cat there. Happy not birthday? Cheeky bastards. And the page looks silly. It's amusing in its own way. So yeah, I think the cat's talking to me. Okay. What can I shop for? Hover on item to examine, double click and buy. Feel the thrill of being scammed by souvenirs without leaving Glitch City. They say these bring luck, but its paw is broken, so I wouldn't trust it. Carry a Mickey poster. I could tear one off of the wall in the vicinity, but hell knows the germs are on there anyway. Cutesy game poster for some cutesy game about a pink-haired witch flying on a broom, which is like 90% of all anime games. Games no collector wanted, but they're still nice for displaying. Souvenirs in Bartender still has a vintage charm to it. Classic video game YIKK. His beard grows in real time! Night of the ID Snatchers, the beloved police mockumentary. Or ID Snatchers, I guess then. Celebrity, the bastardization of commercial version of an already bastardized celebration with mega Christmas trees. Replica toy Turing, not as sentient, but just as cute. It's vintage gaming. Experience all the cumbersome load times as they were meant to be. Despite the noisy name, it's just a fan. Fans are good, though. Really good. In memory of a real potted plant. Thanks to the chemical coating preventing bugs from eating it, we advise against using it. Beer on discount. The owner is trying to quit drinking, so he's selling it dirt cheap. Meet the staff. This one's a scrap of paper with a download code for Meet the Staff scribbled. A banner as Shashimiro on War Banner with Kira Miki's face on it. Fills you with fills you with fanaticism, but not determination. For those days where you built up too much tension. Moulin tea. The coveted tea-based liquid tastes like green tea and kicks like whiskey. We have a little extra money, so, I want this action figure with its beard growing in real time! There it is, my little action figure right there. Nice. You want to have curry yesterday? Or weren't you going to have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money. No. An action figure took my money. Make sure there's nothing new. Nope. So, let us head off to work. Good evening. And that's a nice reference there. If it hadn't, I don't think it's shown before. I'd buy that for $1. Hey, Jill. Wahaha! That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? It was just about to ask you where you came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left it and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the counter. Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan on eventually ever moving, Jill. I just act. Okay, I read that wrong. I don't plan on evaluating every move. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool. And comfortable and cool. And really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, traffic was... Gah! Don't run. You have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? So sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll, detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what, where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense the past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxing now, that's good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright then. Don't see why we need to change. Maybe just switch stuff around. Here's some stuff we haven't heard. And yeah, let's put that in there. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Brat. You're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Ah, shit. I dozed off. He wants a beer. Where was it? There it is. Here you go. Close. Partial credit. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today, we were supposed to hand that intern an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like first high schoolers with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was turning the details of the interview I'd had with her today. Now, like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with the pack of committee bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal has a nice pair of knockers helps. We've come a long way in the department of Lilium sex appeal, I tell you. She was a Lilium, then? Yeah, one of those fancy king-class CH-1A models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with a John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was in Hong Kong riot 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like the guy who owes me a drink. You were in the riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So, I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the law they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between it, it's still segregations. And once people start crying segregation, like that, they're doomed. Or you're doomed. This is a PR century. If you're going to do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and then the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was installing fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in that. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests were... On second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Heh, scholarship that's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship there would have been a language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised you'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese then? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese. Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine, Canta what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are a lot of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so they just say Chinese won't do. Or just so you're saying Chinese just won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong, or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one that's spoken majority everywhere else. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right? Sure, on it. Mars Blast. 6 of you. 1 Delta for there. And that, and then we blended. One of these is enough to leave you face red with an as the actual planet. Spicy, manly, and strong. Although it's kind of orange. Here you go. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. So I'm a bit interested in this interview you had. Can you tell me anything about it? You don't run any blogs, right? No microphones hidden between your boobs? Do you have boobs at all? There's this one blog I wrote when I was 12, but it just fills me with shame, so I try to forget it exists. Okay, then. It's starting with the same boring questions. How are you? Why choose this place? How's the city? The tour? New singles? Blah, blah. It went by real quick. It was the regular interview stints, as we call in the business. So I tried some fun questions afterwards. How big are your tits? Is this true that you don't wear underwear on stage? Are you still a virgin? How'd she react to that? She answered them like it was the most natural thing on earth. I don't think I want to know what kind of questions other people have asked. I didn't get to a reaction out of hers, but she just took it in her stride. In case you were interested, the answer were 91 centimeters, depends on the costume, and no. I see. Her room backstage was filled to the brim with gifts and all sorts. Dolls, blue roses, chocolates, fruits. I'm pretty sure I saw at least 3 dildos in there, too. Okay, that's what I didn't need to know that. Thanks for the info, I guess. Perhaps too much info, but thanks. You're lucky I'm in a good mood. Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delay the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiation. Do you have to pay or something? Basically, when the encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Something bitter. Let's give him a grizzly temper. A grizzly temper. This is one of a kind, unbearable. It's mostly for fans of the movie it was used in. Bitter, promo, bland. Well, actually, maybe not for since it's bland. Yeah, let's give him a gut punch. It's manly and it's bitter. Five, 1, and that. Aged and mixed. Here's your gut punch. Here you go. Yeah, that works just fine. Man, that gal's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had less problems dealing with SoCal Justice Warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors. That mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tan folks with big blunt objects. Yeah, those guys. They're an interesting group, you know. They only accept people born or raised in Southern California and go through hellishly training on a daily basis. They have no normal person can, or they have to, no normal person can run around in a swimsuit in this cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they're trigger-happy against defamation. I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. And then they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it. Watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. That's an interesting image. I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammock and a bag of batteries audience somewhere, though. Well, I'm out. Thanks, you, and please come again. Yeah. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't get this helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not practically a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What? Did you just run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you going to do? I know someone that might help. I'll give her a call. Let's see. Where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris. I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust the boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey, honey. Can you see me? Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man. Don't they sell me the wrong stuff? Or did they sell me the wrong stuff even? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello? Oh, hello, Dorothy. Wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a VIC jammer, not an optical camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean, the ones where the clothes are the only thing you can see and the other person is invisible? Come again? There's these people out there with this fetish for invisible people. It's the internet, so I don't put it past it. Where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating around. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that made me invisible. Well, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with just a jammer or something? Huh, you have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll go get a nanocam module. Nanocam? Haven't you heard of Nanocam? They're a military technology company that recently branched into the civilian market. They use nanotechnology to make fabrics or other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a model from them and change the color of the clothes, walls, or tables, or what, with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll have to look that up. What does that have to do with what you want tonight, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost to the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie surrounding colored blob. So kind of like the optical camo on and Ghost in a Shell. And, well, Liam sees things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? The VR person. Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. Okay. Well, we'll do that next time. Once again, thanks for joining me, and we'll serve up that piano woman next time. Until then...